Every man has his techniques, and they're all different. And when you know mine, you'll be dead.
Just wanted to do a shoe review on something new. Asics is dropping. It doesn't come out until the 19th, I've learned. So this Friday, as I'm recording this on Sunday, 14th, I want to say. So they'll be out 4/19/24. This is the Gel Flexkey Pro 2.0. Not to be confused with the original Gel Flexkey. These I was given here. Indestructible, skated well. The originals, ugly. I don't know. It's not a shoe I really enjoyed wearing and looking down at. It's kind of started to get used to these, but just not my thing. Before we get to the new ones, I was also given a pair of these, which these are non-skate ones, I believe, but this is the Gel Flexkey 958. So you see here, no rubber toe. They had this lace flap, which I put in because that's crazy looking. Almost looks like a Booznitz or like a soccer shoe here. Padding was different on these. Like, I could tell they were a non-skate version, but I did like that they didn't have all the rubber here. I think this is something to work on in the future. That's just me, my 2 cents. Black, purple, and silver, not really my thing either. And then we'll get right to it. So again, here we go. And this is the Gel Flexkey 2.0. Big difference in style, same idea, same sole. I was told it is the same rubber compound on the toe. Lace flap, just it's changed a little bit, but it still has the lace flap. Again, I wish these were optional. So you have outside lacing option, and if you can see in here, there is an inside lacing option. I will undo these, show you. So you can see in here, it has like a lacing thing. Editor's note, I guess. I tried to lace them on the outside first, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to get through. Not the end of the world. You can do it, I know. But yeah, they do go through. It's just a pain in the ass if you're going to lace them. Outside holes, I tried both. So first time I skated these, I used the outside holes. Wasn't a fan. I didn't like the black color of the eyelets. I wish it was like white, whatever, light gray to match this. If they're giving me a color, cream, I'll go with cream as the color on the box. I wish it was cream to match everything there. Just something I would have done. Since they're optional, I don't want to look at these holes, but I do like I don't like the contrast. So they come with a cream set of laces too, which I have in here. All right, we got our cream laces with the orange aglets, which I thought was actually kind of cool. They have the orange on the sole, and the aglets are orange. I thought that was a cool little look. The toe looks more like a traditional shoe toe. It's all one-piece rubber, which was appealing to me. Indestructible. So again, these things are skated in, and they're showing little to no wear. Show some clips, I guess, of me skating in them. I can go over it. I'll edit those in. This was my switch shoe, so I probably did about 100 switch flips in these, possibly more. And I did try to film some the second day when I had these, and the camera wasn't recording, but I did them. So there really is, you can see some scuffing, but it's not really, there's not much, in all honesty. So if I did the outside laces, they definitely would have ripped. I can see the wear here on the eyelets. Pretty cool. We'll start with this too. I thought this was cool. How you can see up here, it's like a rubberized thing over here. Sometimes that rips on shoes, so that's cool. They put this little rubberized coating. That's a new feature. The dual lacing. I'm going to get the... Again, this is like for people, I guess, who want an indestructible shoe. So they totally revamped, and I'll leave the little lace flap out. But yeah, so now you have the option to lace them on the outside if you think that looks better. Laces are also further back because that was weird too. It made your toe look super crammed. Still have the lace flap. I do wish it was some way more optional. Like, so with these, I almost felt it was optional because when you flip it, it says Asics on the side. I wish it was a little more like the Busenitz or something where it was meant to cut or a little more padded, but I thought these were cool that it still had this. So you don't look, if you tuck them in, it doesn't look like they're really not meant to be there. But yeah, so they had the rubber on this one comes up super high, where this one it doesn't. Again, the insoles are removable, which was the same as the first one, so some people like that. You got standard, very normal insole. I want to say the 2.0 feels a little more padded, and definitely more padded in the tongue, which was a nice feature. And this one, the tongue almost looked like, I don't want to say fiberglass or something, but it was a very weird fibrous material. And this one is just, it's a mesh. I'll probably take some pictures because my lighting sucks. But yeah, that's about it. Weighs about the same. Cool thing too is they colored in how when you have it here, your eye is drawn. So even if you think like, if you were going to get these, like, I want an indestructible shoe, and you get this, it's still pretty crazy looking. You see these things here, the foam on the inside where it flexes. These, having it all the same color is huge. It really, I started to get used to these. Looking down at them, I really didn't mind it. When at first, I don't know, I didn't like it. Also, I skated these. First time I started skating them, I used the outside holes because I was like, I want to lace them like a normal shoe. And I hated them. I hated it. The shoe I thought was terrible. I went and said, well, let me try the inside laces. And I used these, and it made the shoe 20 times better. I don't like tying my shoes tight. And on the outside, and the laces they come with are pretty thin, so they look a little crazy. I'll put a picture up about that. But lacing them on the inside was like a huge game changer. It was a huge game changer. I think I can edit that out. Also, the one thing is like, and the old ones did it too, the tongues kind of bunch up weird. I think it's because, if you can see it, but the shoe does go at an angle. They're not like straight like traditional shoes. So this is offset so that you don't rip your laces. But it does bunch the tongue up weird in the front. Again, I don't know how many people that's really going to bother just looking at. And with this all black on black, you don't really notice it. When I had the laces through here, it was really bad. Using the inside laces, it wasn't too bad. Soles grip really well. They skated well. And again, the biggest game changer was doing the inside laces. I would recommend that to everybody. Just pretty cool. I mean, I like, as far as the Asics shoes go, I'm a big fan of the Japan Pro, the Vic NBD, and the Gel Vika. And even the Aaron Pro wasn't bad. It was actually pretty cool. These, again, it's just not my thing, but maybe in an all black, and if this was suede, I'd maybe be a little more curious. I'm not worried about a shoe myself being indestructible. I kind of like getting new stuff, so it's a reason to go buy new shoes. But anybody who does want, or is pretty frugal with that stuff and pretty smart, I think this is the way to go. MSRP on these, I want to say it was like $139 or something. So I'm assuming these are going to be around the same range, which sounds pretty crazy, but this compared to like a regular Japan or the Gel Vic is going to hold up 10 times more. Very comfortable shoe. I will say that, like, definitely a lot of comfort, a lot of padding, excellent sole grip, very flexible. The rubber gripped really well. It felt really good. Wasn't slippery or anything. So I don't know. I wonder if there's going to be any other colors coming out in this again. We'll find out soon. Another thing, they embroidered the logo on it and toned it down. Thought this one on the old one just looked cheap. Like, this is a way better looking shoe. Like, and again, all black suede with a white logo here, and you know, that would be even cooler, I think. But you know, I think this almost looks to me like an ode to the you know, the Joey Bass shell toes. Drake Jones used to wear them all black with the white stripes and the white toe. So it's kind of cool if you think of it like that, like it's an homage to those. That's how I would look at it. Don't hold me to that, but so that's pretty cool. And again, you have your contrasting orange and orange on the aglets. And when I skated them today, I tucked this in. I just did not want to look at it anymore. I tucked it in, and I liked them. I actually had no problem, didn't feel anything weird, felt like I skated okay in them. So they'll stay in the rotation. Like, I wouldn't not skate these again. These, looking down at them, I really just didn't want to wear them. So this one just is an unappealing shoe. But I remember it's like, of course, they skate decent. And the non-skate ones that I came across, again, thanks, Rob, for these, they were okay. They were a little thin, like the whole shoe, because I don't think it's, the soles are the same, but just they felt thin on the upper. But I do like the logoing on the inside of the tongue. And I do think that there could be a place if you did like a suede version of this. I think it would actually be pretty sick. Or take that new toe cap version, because again, the laces are pretty far up on these. And if you could do something like that, and I don't know, just an option, I guess, if they want to use this sole. But the sole grips really well. So they're not bad. I don't know if there's anything I'm leaving out, but definitely it's super improved from the first. And again, I can't stress it enough. Just lacing on the insides, this outside lace pattern. I hated it. I honestly was like, shit, I got to do this review, and I'm going to have to put in here how bad the shoe is from lacing them on the outside. Lacing them on the inside, game changer. And actually was like, cool, I feel really good skating today. And with a new board and everything, and I liked them a lot. So again, if you can see, that's about 100 switch flips on there. There's really nothing. You can just see they were skated, but I'll put some of those up. But yeah, I'll keep them in the rotation. I'll definitely alternate these. And again, just wish they had something different. But if you're looking for an indestructible shoe and the high price tag doesn't scare you away, this is definitely worth the money. If you think, I don't know, there's people that do think these look cool, go for it. Again, just don't use the outside laces. Or you can try it, because you can always just put them in. It's just a pain in the ass, because the holes are all blocked with the inside ones. But I guess that's about it. This is the Asics Gel Flexkee 2.0. Release date 4/19/24 at Superior skate shops in the U.S. and I guess worldwide. I don't know their whole thing. I'm not on payroll, but again, that's the shoe. That's the outside, the inside, the sole, and on the inside. I don't know. If you like these lace flaps, I hate it, but I put them in. They fold right under, or you could cut it. I might even just cut it off, and they're cool. And again, indestructible. So that's it. Until next time, till they send me else something cool to do. We'll see. But I don't know. Let me know what you think, or if you had the first ones, any opinions on it, or if you do later on, go out and buy these. Have any questions? Let me know. It is a pretty lightweight shoe. I wanted to weigh it, but I didn't. But lightweight, comfortable. Yeah, the flexing part, because it does look like a moon boot, and they are very flexible, hence the name. So yeah, I don't know if they pique your curiosity and you like the colorway. I would definitely recommend trying them. Sole grip, just like the rest of the Asics shoes, is top notch. I think the best in skateboarding. You know, I'm not just saying that. pet peeve is sole grip, and these shoes are always great. Yeah, that's it. Until next time, we'll be back. Thanks.
But yo, you gotta break out and I gotta break out. World for life.